Okay, here he is, noteworthy. Um, I like him. The only thing I don't like about him is his cutie mark. I wish that could be better, but I did the best I could with that. Um, Other than that, oh my goodness, I actually really do like this pony. He looks really good. I kind of flip my finger. I hold down some of his mane and I flip my finger through it to kind of give it like that messy look he has. I'll put a picture of him in here so I can show you guys what I was going for. But yeah, I really do like him. I think he turned out great. I definitely think you guys will see that I painted this guy twice. He was a lighter shade of blue, and then I went to doing this darker shade of blue, and yeah, I really actually like him. He looks just fantastic. I hate the bumps and stuff on him, but that's what you get when you use these lighter colors. Do your best to figure out, like, oh, is there something here? And then once it dries, like, yep, there was something there. And it's like, fixing it is more hassle than it is just to leave it there. And it's like, no, just leave it there. But, yeah, I really like how he turned out. He looks really good. You can see Pepper Dance in the background back there. Um, yeah, wow, he just looks really good, honestly. I really like how he turned out. Other than the cutie mark, I really, really do like this pony. So, yeah, not sure who I'm going to make next week. I might make Comet Tail, another male. He was actually my first male Pegasus, not male Pegasus, male unicorn I ever had. In anything, because I got him in the blind bag one. He was actually my first ever male unicorn I had, so it might be kind of cool to make him, so I might give that a shot next week, and we'll see how that goes. I am out of Earth ponies as of right now, unless I find one laying around or I realize I missed a double or something I have. I'm starting to think of customizing my different, Twilights and stuff like that. Like, I don't really need two. Like, I don't really need the variations. I'm starting to think of, like, which one's my favorite variation, and I might customize the other ones. Some people probably will tell me, why don't you go on eBay and buy more ponies? The thing with eBay, it's very sketchy to buy ponies for customs. Because if you get the old style ones, it's almost impossible to get the head off without breaking the, plastic thing that's inside. Um, I have noticed it's actually a good idea to buy them off AliExpress, but they can be in iffy condition. Um, Also, I think all their also, I wasn't very happy last time I ordered some because they were very crushed and it kind of made the pony sit weird. So, like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the best way is to buy these. I almost want to say it's in person so you can kind of test and see how stiff the head is so you can, like, grab them and, like, kind of try to tear the head off but without actually tearing it off. And see how difficult it's going to be to get it off. But yeah. Uh, as of right now, I'm not real sure how to get more ponies, but I do need to soon because I've only got about maybe 15 left. I think about 7 unicorns and maybe 8 Pegasi. And that's only enough for about 4 more months. So I guess I've got 4 months to figure it out. So, yeah, but let me know what you thought of Noteworthy. I definitely like him. I think he's really cool. I'm debating whether or not if I'm going to make the Pegasus and Unicorn versions of him. I'm debating whether or not if I'm going to consider that a different character or if I'm just going to consider that an animation mistake. I'm going to look more into it and see. But as of right now, I think I'm only going to make the Earth Pony one. And I like how he turned out. I think he turned out quite nice. But, yeah, there he is. Noteworthy. Pretty cool to have this guy in a 3-inch. Okay, now here's how he was made. Okay, so here's another pony for you. This is going to be Noteworthy. And what I'm going to do for noteworthy is we're going to do King's Gold for his eyes. We're going to do English Navy for his cutie mark. And his color is almost, this is almost exactly perfect, blue bonnet. But you just want to take a little squeeze, add like a single drop of blue to blue bonnet, mix it, and you pretty much get his exact color. Because this is a little bit darker than blue bonnet. Not much, but it's just a slight bit darker, and it's more accurate to what I want him to look like. So, yeah, and then his main color, I'm not sure if I'm going to go with this or this darker color. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go with the darker one, but we'll see what it looks like after I get him all painted. We'll see which color I decide. But yeah, this is going to be noteworthy. This is my last Earth Pony. I found I had an extra Percy pink laying around and decided to customize her. So, yeah. You guys get to see how he turned out before this, because it's always before this. I don't know why I always do that, man. I'm like acting like this is the first part and it's not. I don't know, but yeah, that is how you make noteworthy. Okay, so I decided not to use that blue. I used a slightly different blue. It's not too much different, but it's different enough that it matters to me. I added 2 very big squeezes of this to the color. The English Navy color, the color I'm going to use for his cutie mark. And I think it works out better. It just has more of that like darker shade. You'll see a little bit of difference right there at the where it splits off from a little bit of the head to, like, you can see the darker color. That's what I think is more gonna fit his character. I feel like the way I've done it previously is the way Hasbro would have done it, and I don't want to do things the way they would have done it because I can do it better than them. But yeah, that's, you guys probably a little confused, like, don't look like, but it kind of does. I don't know, I probably could have got away with it, but I'd like to show you guys that. So, update to the color for his body. Okay, so I think this is pretty important to this pony. I didn't use my typical clear coat with the one that you guys typically see me use, that I say I mix windshield wiper fluid in. I use this Mod Podge matte because the problem with the one with the windshield wiper fluid in it is it was making this a different blue, and I really need it to be like this blue right here. So yeah, I am going to now put the mane and tail on this guy, and he's done. I know the cutie mark isn't perfect, but it's the best I can do. But yeah, use this, not the other thing. Okay, now this should be the end of making this guy.